Alright, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at one of my favorite watches to wear on a day-to-day basis. This is a zoom in here, Hermes Paris watch. So if you don't know Hermes, it's kind of like a luxury brand. I think that they're, for women's items, they're really famous for their bags or purses. Supposedly they're really difficult to get. I don't know how true that is because I've never actually bought one, but this is a pretty well-known, recognized brand. So let's go ahead and look in a little bit closer. So again, this is a men's watch. I think that this brand is more associated with women, but I could be completely wrong. Be sure to leave a comment if you know better. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at the features of this. One of the main things I bought this watch for is the quick release clip. If you look at my other videos on the Hamilton or on the Movado, these are really basically the only watches that I would buy now, watches that have this quick release. So basically they just have this little button right here on the side. Let me see if I can zoom in. So just this little button right here, and then it pops open the watch band. So yeah, the watch band just pops right open after clicking that, and then if you want to put it on, it's really easy, really quick. You just kind of put it in there and then just close the clip, and then the watch is good to go. So one thing I don't like about this watch is, since it has this quick release clip, that's great, but this, in addition, this has like this little band still sticking out, which is kind of annoying because once you put the watch on, you still need to insert this band into the loop. Otherwise, it's just going to be flopping around, as you can see there. So to me, this quick clip here is meant to help avoid this and avoid fumbling around with it, but this one still has it. So that's kind of annoying. I don't really like that about this particular watch. Maybe you do for some reason. If there's some purpose behind it and you know, be sure to leave a comment in the description below. So yeah, that's the band. One thing I do like about this watch though that my Movado doesn't have is it has this leather band. So this looks nice and it looks semi-casual but kind of dressy. So because it's not as flashy as the Movado, I wear this one much more often on a day-to-day basis. Just because the Movado, if you look in the other video, it's just kind of flashy. It seems like really, it just draws a lot of attention. This one can kind of blend in with more of my day-to-day wear, whether I'm wearing jeans or if I'm wearing a suit, I can still wear this watch. So that's why I wear this one almost every day. The stitching right here along the side, I don't really care for it too much. It makes it look a little bit more casual than I would like, but I haven't actually looked in to see what it would take to change the band here, but I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure that they're happy to take my money if I want to switch the band. I don't know what it would cost, so actually I haven't done any research on that at all. So maybe you do know what a cost to replace a Hermes watch band is, but I don't. So for now, I just kind of leave it as is. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. And then here on the back of the watch, you can see, it looks like some sort of serial number, and then it has the imprint of the coat of arms, maybe, I don't know. And then that might be the model number back there. I'll be sure to put the model number in the description if you're looking to buy one, so be sure to check that. So that's the back, and then it has these, looks like 8 screws if you want to change anything or you need to fix anything in there. I've never opened this, I probably won't because I'll probably just end up breaking it, but if you're going to be opening it up, it looks like there's going to be about 8 different screws on there. Another kind of neat thing that I do like about this watch is, as you can see here, the watch piece is kind of curved. So once you put it on your hand or on your wrist, it sits flush on your wrist, which looks really nice and it looks really sleek. So I do like that because a lot of times a watch will just be flat right across. This one has a good curve even on the timepiece itself, as you can see. It kind of curves a little bit right there, more so right here, but it does curve actually a little bit right here as well. Well, let's go ahead and look at the front of the watch. So this is the front, and it has this kind of distinct H shape. Focus it a little bit. So yeah, so here's the top of the H right here, and then I guess this line right here would complete the H. So I imagine that's for H for Hermes. I've had a couple of people kind of notice that and ask me what type of watch it is and ask me if it's a Hermes watch, which if you spend a decent amount on a watch, I guess it's kind of nice for people to recognize that depending on what type of work you're doing. As for the moving arm pieces right here, they're pretty simple. It looks like there's an hour, a minute, and a second. My Movado does not have a second hand, so this one's constantly moving, and it has the date there as well. I don't actually know how to set the date, so that is not correct. So as I'm recording this, today is the 14th, but it says the 10th, but I wouldn't actually use the watch to check the date anyway, so that doesn't matter to me. It just has this one hand to adjust with. I've tried messing around with it. I guess I haven't really put that much thought into it because I don't really care, but it does have the date, the minute, hour, and second hand, and then it has all these little X's right here, or lines, and it kind of looks like a airplane propeller when you're looking at it from the front, so that's kind of neat. Let me see what this writing is down here at the bottom. It just says Swiss made. One thing that's not that great about this watch is that the face can get a few scratches, as you can see here. Down towards the bottom left, right around in here, there's a couple of scratches. I don't know if I can actually get those out or they can be buffed out. It's not too noticeable when you're when you're just out walking around, but it is something to kind of be aware of. Let me see if I can go ahead and put this on, and that we can see what it looks like on the wrist. Okay, so I just put it on my wrist. As you can see, it is kind of nice because it just sits flush. Is that curve that I was talking about? It just sits flush on your wrist, and then when you wear it, yeah, it's pretty distinct. You can see that's an H, so that's kind of cool. And it kind of has a unique design because usually there's just going to be that circle watch, but this has those four legs sticking out that makes it an H. And then here's that clip right here that we saw at the beginning of the video. It does say Hermes right there. And then there's that little strap, that extra flappy part. Kind of annoying, but it has the two loops. You can just kind of tuck it in. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So be sure to click the description for more information or to check the current price for this. So this is a Hermes men's watch. Hopefully you liked the video. If so, click thumbs up, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.